We often feel like a collection of contradictions. One part of us wants spiritual growth, another is driven by raw ambition, and a third just wants to hit snooze and stay in bed. In the integral yoga of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother, these inner voices correspond to literal, distinct parts of our being. They exist within an invisible, subtle body, an energetic structure that surrounds and interpenetrates our physical frame. This subtle geography extends well beyond our skin, reaching into the heights above the head and the depths far below the feet. Mapping this landscape provides specific coordinates for what usually feels like a vague internal fog. It allows us to see exactly where each impulse originates. The journey begins entirely outside the physical form, in the superconscious realm. These three centers house the highest ranges of the spiritual mind and supermind. To access them, our consciousness must surge up and out of its ordinary limits. Moving into the physical frame, we find the mental being at the crown of the head. This is our seat of higher thought and reason. Just below, between the eyebrows, is the center of our conscious will and dynamic vision. These mental centers can calculate data and envision the future, but they lack the raw power to actually manifest those visions into the material world. In the throat, we find the vital mind. This is the center responsible for rationalization, taking our raw desires and manufacturing logical justifications for them. At the heart is the higher vital, governing our thirst for emotional intimacy, love, and sorrow. Deep behind these surface emotions is the psychic being, the evolving soul acting as the governing center for the entire system. At the navel, the central vital acts as a powerhouse of energy. It is driven by raw ambition, courage, and pride. Further down, the lower vital is preoccupied with sensory pleasures, petty comforts, and small fears. This torso is a chaotic engine and vital drives. Without the psychic being as an inner guide, these raw energies easily hijack the mind and scatter our focus. The path reaches the base of the spine, the seat of the physical consciousness, governing the dense, habitual functions of our biological frame. The map continues downward, past the body, into the subconscient and inconscient spaces beneath our feet. These subterranean regions are the dull, obscure remnants of our long evolutionary past. These dark spaces are the hidden roots of our most stubborn habits, proving that we are influenced by forces extending far below our conscious awareness. Looking at this complete vertical axis, we see the full scope of a human being, stretching from the radiant superconscient to the dark subconscient. This map allows us to identify exactly which part of us is reacting in any given moment, giving us the leverage to detach from cravings or calculations. The goal of integral yoga is not to escape into the heights of the superconscious mind. Instead, we awaken the psychic being to pull the supreme light downwards, transforming the mind, taming the vital, and illuminating the deepest darkness. This topography reveals a structured cosmic hierarchy, a system capable of grounding the divine directly into matter.